Okay, so he's missing. Been missing for a week,
Yep,
over a week,
yep.
and they have not reported him missing.
They did not report him missing until after his check was received on February 20th. He's been missing for over a week. And they finally reached out to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children yesterday because they got threatened.
Hey guys, sorry, just got a fucked up update. Um, I need y'all to spread the word. There's a kid missing here in North Carolina.
He's been missing since February fucking 17th. They just made the poster yesterday.
This is him. If anybody's seen him, please spread this around. He's been missing for over a week. He's been missing today for almost 10 days. I'm gonna get the StreamYards link down, guys. Hey, Uncontrollable. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me get the link real quick. But we're gonna put these resources and shit to work.
He's 17 years old.
If anybody wants to come up, there's the link. Why is it every time I start a fucking channel, the first thing on it's a missing kid?
Well, I told you yesterday whenever I found out. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you say he was missing, but I thought that he just ran away or something. I didn't know he's been missing for a week.
Yeah, he's been missing since February 17th, and they just reported it.
Hey, Lion One. Hey, Mama Gnome, Harry, Uncontrollable, Justin Emo. What's up, man?
Y'all, by the way, this kid that's missing is actually part of my family. And so it would be really appreciative if y'all could help share it.
Harry said hey. Harry said hey.
Hey, I gotta go, y'all. I'll catch y'all in a little bit if he's still alive.
Alright, guys. This is some bullshit. Why do people do that dumb shit? Before I get this channel shut down, too. Oh, fuck. Okay, so the kid's name's Noah. He's in DSS custody. I believe he's 17. Damn, she just took a picture with him too. I believe he's 17. He has Asperger's. From what I've heard, I didn't hear too much about it. Um, but just found out that he is in DSS care, has been, and he's been missing for a week. It's yes, Lion One. It's North Carolina. It is in Concord. That is Cabarrus County DSS. I will get up the link, and I would love to hear some people asking why this kid wasn't reported missing before then. So I need to stream live to do that. Thank you, Mama Gnome. Any help can be appreciated. It will be appreciated, I should say. But she said that after, and she okay, no, she left me a letter. Shortly after he went missing, the body was found. If this kid is dead and in DSS custody, I expect to see somebody go to jail for that. Let me get the I'm trying to get somebody up here if anybody wants to chat, just so I can like go into the background and pull up other links and things. I'm gonna get the phone numbers for him real quick. Um, thanks, Harry. hopefully y'all can hear me now. I'm gonna look up their phone number and shit. Post it in the chat. But the kid, he does have Asperger's and he gets a check. So they waited till after they got his check to report him missing. So what is the term for when you receive monetary gain for an illegal act or for a crime? Where's your phone? There it is. Come on. All right, here we go. It is 704. Dang it. 920. Oh, 1400. Now it's time to go back and get the sheriff's office. Sorry guys, I'm multitasking here. It's not doing so good for me. 920-3000. All right, guys, I'm back. That's enough of that for now. Try to come on panel if I can. Sometimes your phone doesn't let you. There may be a buzzing noise in the background. If there is, let me know. Yes, Lion One. This is a repeat thing I've seen for the DSS areas, DSS people in the area. And it happened in Gaffney. I found out after he'd been missing for 3 days, and then they called the police on me for asking questions about why the kid was missing. Damn, this is so much harder without my little stand. It may be the charger. That might be why it's buzzing, Lion One. Can I fix? Where's the settings? Audio.
That fixed the buzzing, guys? Yes, Mama Gnome, I understand that that's what they always brag about, is that they're always there to help. But when kids go missing, instead of them calling the cops, what they do is they cover it up. Cool, awesome. Instead of them calling the cops and putting out a warrant, or not a warrant, but what is that called? APB, an all points bulletin, or actually spending time to look for him, they're going to wait around until his check comes in. Then they're going to wait around another few days. And then they're going to report him missing, because then they have justified the fact that they spent his whole check. But here's the thing, though. When you take money for something that's not yours and that you're not doing, I've seen it in the chat, it is fraud. But when it comes to a fraud to the point where somebody's life is put in danger, that's a lot worse than that. That's a lot fucking worse. Well, it would technically be larceny because they're stealing from the kid, but it would be fraud because they're taking money under false pretenses. It would also be, damn, there's another word for that, and I can't think of what it is. Exactly, Mama Gnome. They're always about holding everybody else accountable, but when it comes time to them having to fucking face the music, they're all, oh, well, we're not responsible or we're not going to answer any questions. But when they show up at your door and you don't want to answer any questions, they kick the motherfucker in. So why is it that we can't go in there and kick their doors in and have them explain why the fuck they let kids go missing all the fucking time? Sorry, guys, I'm really freaking hot. I'm really hot about that. And yeah, she told me, but sometimes I just don't listen. I admit I'm not the best person. I don't always listen. Sometimes I tune people out. But, man, damn. Lion One, I'm surprised you got your hands on that. Up here, we have a problem getting any disciplinary jackets, any kinds of folders on the officers. We'll get like how much they make and how much they've been making for the last several years, but we won't get access to their disciplinary jackets to see how thrown off in the head they are. I thank you guys for tuning in to support. It's freaking awesome. These are some of the people that are normally the first ones in my other channel, and I appreciate it. Lion One, that is amazing. Sometimes when you just stumble into something, as long as it's not your toe, when you just stumble into stuff, you just find the greatest things in the world. I would pull up the article, but I can't do that on here. I've never managed to perfect the art of screen sharing while on a phone. If anybody wants to come in, the link is still down. Man. Damn it, man. Now, I'm not supposed to talk a lot about my case. All right, I'll if he comes on, Mama Gnome, I'll let him on. I'm not supposed to talk about my case, but Cabarrus County, the same county that lost this child, was involved in my case at one point. But we called up there when both of our arms was broken, and nothing happened, not a damn thing. Not an investigation, not a home visit, nothing. I wish I could call them while I was on this channel and on the panel. I don't do this often. Well, I kind of do when I come across some shit like this. If anybody wants to and feels the need, the desire, if they feel the need to understand this shit, I put the numbers in the chat. And I'm going to try to spread it around to a couple of the bigger channels so the story gets out farther. But we need to call these people and hold them accountable. We need to ask them, how could they let this happen? How could they continue to receive money for a child that they no longer have in their care? How could they not report him missing? That's accessory to after the fact. Hey, Harry.
How we doing? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, I turned my volume up.
All right, there you go. How we doing?
How we doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I got screwed over in part of my personal life last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I had 20 hours of classes left to do. Now I've got 40. And
What
I
the
was
hell?
told that when I come back on Wednesday, it'll be 60.
What are they trying
What
to
are
do
they
that
trying
for?
to do that for?
Because they're not happy with me in the way that I am with me doing all this recording and holding people accountable stuff. And just so everybody knows, this is a cigar. It's not... I gotta clarify, because next thing you know, I'll have the police swarming the vehicle talking about, I smell drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something you don't
That's
need
something
there,
you don't
man.
need there, man.
No, but if I sit here long enough, I guarantee you I'll see 20 cops.
That's usually the way it
I've done it
goes.
for the last 3 days. I've done it for the last 3 days straight in this exact same parking lot. I'll stop here and just look and wait. And I know, damn, speak of the fucking devil.
That's fine. That's the way I
That's
am.
fine. That's the way I am.
I'm out looking for
I'm
them. I
out
can't
looking for them.
find
I
them.
can't find them.
But then, bam, you're not looking. There you
Not
are.
looking, there you are.
Find a fancy eatery around lunchtime. About 2 hours before lunch and about 2 hours after, that motherfucker would be packed with police for the whole 2 hours in between.
There's Mr.
There's
Tony.
Mr. Tony.
Morning, folks.
Morning, folks.
Morning, guys. So what's y'all's thoughts on it, guys? I mean, I know I was just gonna start up a panel just to try to keep the group together and to try to keep the conversation flowing, but then I found that out and I got hot.
Yeah, that's a little bit,
Yeah, that's a little bit
crazy.
crazy.
Why would they try something like that?
Try something like that, or
That's a bad
that's a
echo.
bad echo.
Y'all can hear an echo?
Is that better?
Is that better?
No.
No.
It's usually me in the
It's usually me
headphones.
in the headphones.
All right, guys. Are we still? Oh, damn, where'd Tony go?
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, so what was you saying, Harry?
Yeah. How long has he been? How long has he been missing?
How long has he been missing?
Since February the 17th.
Jeez.
And from the information I received from Nicole was that his check came in on the 20th. So they waited over 3 days till his check got there, and then they waited, today's the 25th, 5 days afterwards to report him missing.
Oh. Okay. Spent all the money.
Spent all the money.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, yeah, by the way, we don't know where he's at. But the one in Gaffney, I never quite got an update on.
Yeah.
So,
There we
we're
go.
good now.
All right.
But yeah, I never got an update on the kid out of Gaffney that was missing, and he was only 14. And this one
Jesus.
is 17 and can't take care of himself. So how is it that they can do this and nobody get in trouble, nobody go to jail, nobody be held accountable for their actions? I mean, are we just we're going to sell kids off and then pretend like nothing happened?
Pretty
Is that
much.
what they're
That's the way
doing?
it sounds.
That's the way it sounds.
Yes, this could be more than a missing person line when there was a body found shortly after the kid went missing, but they're not identifying who the body is yet. Probably because, I don't know, but there was a body found in that general area sometime shortly after the kid was found was missing.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So if he is missing and the body still has not been identified and it's been over a week, we all know the first 48 hours is the most important. Why'd they wait past the first 48 hours?
Hiding something.
Hiding something.
Wouldn't that be like, an obstruction of justice? Wouldn't that be tampering with evidence?
I believe you're right there.
You're right there.
So how are we going to hold these motherfuckers accountable to this? And pardon my language, I know you're not the biggest fan of cussing in the world.
Who, me?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, I do.
Believe me, I do.
I do not know how many I have to deal with one, and I hope I don't have to deal with one until my time. And then I still won't be dealing with it.
What was it you cut out? I
What was
couldn't
it
hear
you
you
cut
say.
out? I couldn't hear what you said.
Somebody was asking about how many days it takes to get a death certificate, and I don't know.
Let me see. It took my when my dad passed away. It was about 2 weeks, I think.
2 weeks, I think.
So I'm definitely going to be doing an update on this later. I'm going to get some more information from Nicole. And I will definitely do an update on this one later. I'm going to try to spread it around to some of the bigger channels, especially considering my big channel shut down. I'll try to do a little video on it and upload it.
Okay.
But if anyone wants to call and ask questions about it, I can guarantee you're not going to get much of a response. But the more people we have calling and the more proof that people are calling, like when we do phone calls for other people and we send it to Jeff and he plays it,
Yeah.
they never realize what they say is going to be published. They never realize that they're digging themselves their own grave. And whenever I shut this down, I'm going to call up there and I'm going to ask some questions. And push come to shove, I'll go back up there. I've been up there one time before and I've done spoke with the police while I was up there. And they already know who I am, what I'm about. They don't know my name, but they know who I am and what I'm about. But if I show up there and they do me like they did me in Gaffney, which we just found out that he was reported missing finally, so they're probably going to be like, well, we can't comment, we declined to comment. But in Gaffney, it caught them off guard because HBR, yes, it is temporarily down for at least for the live stream part, and I don't know, I've not tried to upload a video yet. But yeah, in Gaffney, guess who reported the kid missing? It wasn't DSS. It wasn't even the parents. The parents hadn't had time to. It was me.
Hey.
And they called the cops on me, trying to get me thrown out and trespassed. And what happened was, I was asking the wrong questions. They thought the cops were going to shut me down. But when the cops got there, the reason why they called for a supervisor was because, one, he knew I was in the right. And two, he kept hearing missing kid, missing kid, missing kid. The first officer thought it might have been my kid or something. So I had to explain it to him. But when the chief of police shows up and the head detective and all these other people, now this is my very first audit. Like, I had never done this before, never pushed the issue, never pushed the button. But when the chief of police shows up for an auditor, what does that normally say about the community that auditor's in? But looking back on it now, the chief of police showed up because he found out there was a missing kid that hadn't been reported yet.
Yeah, if it takes an auditor to do it, then who else is going to do anything about it?
And I wasn't intended on none of that happening. I didn't have nobody. I had no followers, no channel, no nothing. All it took was me showing up with a camera rolling static footage for it finally to get into the hands of the police chief that there was a missing kid in custody. The parents came out and they was screaming, "Oh my God, where's my kid? Where's he at? How do you lose my kid?" And I just kept asking questions. I said, "So, y'all know anything about your rights? Have you called the law? Have you done anything to try to fix it?" They're like, "No, we don't know. We just found out that our kid was missing." And I wasn't trying to push them for too much more information.
Right.
But the little bit that I did get from them, it helped because I don't think they had thought about calling the cops yet. They just found out the kid was missing. But when the police chief doesn't know about the missing people in his community because people are hiding it from him, I can't blame the police chief on that one. If he doesn't know, he's not made aware, he can't look or investigate.
Right. He's just trying, like everybody else, he's trying to figure it out himself.
I need to call him up and talk to him and see what his thoughts was, because he was cool with me filming and everything. He was cool with it. I think the only reason he showed up was because the kid was missing. Because why would you bring 2 or 3 detectives, the chief of police, and then like 3 or 4 uniformed officers? That's an extremely outrageous number of officers for some guy with a camera.
For some guy, yeah, just say somebody with a camera.
And then on top of it, they said I was in the right to do that. I had the right to do that, and that there was nothing they could do to stop me. But they still wanted to go in there and talk to him after I left. So I'm guessing that police chief actually was wanting to do his job, not just because the camera was there, because he was just made aware of it. Like, he just found out. That's why he showed up to that.
Yeah.
And that's a very big thing when the government loses somebody, be it an inmate, be it a child, whoever. When the government loses track of somebody, they lose their mind. They go all crazy, like, what do we do? What do we do? How do we fix this? How do we cover it up?
Yeah, because they have no idea what to do. They're just going by what hearsay.
And sometimes hearsay pays off. Sometimes you catch that one little tip and you just like,
right.
I'm going to stick this on the fishing line, throw that out there and see where I land, you know? I don't really know what to talk about, Harry. I'm just
trying to figure out myself. I don't do this much myself either.
You're good, man. So what's some stuff you like doing? I'm trying to get off the discussion because it's pushing me to where I want to go over here and walk and get me a beer. But I can't drink anything because that's why I got extra class time, was because I drank a beer a few weeks ago for my birthday. And then I went and done this assessment, and it showed up that I had alcohol in my system a couple of days after my birthday. And yeah. But I do have that on video where she said that the only reason she was giving me extra time was because the alcohol in my system on the assessment. Now, if I'm going to come in for an assessment and then you give me time and then you give me more time for the test you made me take during the assessment, which one of those times was for the assessment and which one of those was just to be spiteful?
Right.
That's why I didn't
ask you.
Last night.
I'm trying to figure out how to make another YouTube channel.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Create you another email.
Okay.
And then go to YouTube, sign into YouTube using that email. Now, when you do this, it takes you 24 hours to get your live capabilities. I set this backup channel up like 3 months ago for the off
Yeah.
chance something did happen to my main channel.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Actually, it was kind of because CFW kept saying you should change your name, and you get more support, more followers. And I did it, and I never did nothing with it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get with CFW and see what she thinks of this one, because all I really did was add one letter to my name and then put DSS behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna basically do it like you like doing just like
like
live streams and stuff
live
instead
streams
of
and stuff instead of
posting videos and stuff on
videos
it.
and stuff on it.
Yeah, just be careful if you do go to do a live panel. Make sure it's somebody that you trust, and if you're gonna play a video, that's what got my channel shut down, my other channel. If you're gonna play a video, make sure you have the channel owner's permission, and or that you use the fair use copyright license, not just the regular standard license.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get down off of
Get
here
down off of here
and
and
catch up with you in
catch up
chat.
with you in chat.
All right, I'm probably not gonna keep this going too much longer. I kind of feel a little crazy sitting here talking to myself sometimes, especially when all I want to do is holler, cuss, scream, and shout about how stupid people are, and then they're punishing me and my children for someone else's stupidity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know y'all are a bit far out, but if y'all do want to call and ask some questions, I can play the audio if you can email me the audio. I've never tried to do. Oh, I did do that one time on a Camera-Fi panel, so I might be able to play the audio. If y'all do want to call and whatever, if y'all get anything, feel free to email me, Facebook me, or let me know what's going on. Everybody knows my email at screwdss@gmail.com. And if anybody wants or gets any answers to these questions, it would be greatly appreciated if you would just please let me and Mommy and Minnie know. But I hate doing this type of stuff. I hate hearing about missing kids, and I especially hate it when it's DSS that lost them. We're not talking about some kid that got grounded, his mom took his Xbox away, and he ran away for 2 or 3 hours. We're talking about a kid that's been missing for over a week. HBR, I know you came in a bit late. The topic for right now, I don't know if you read the title in the description. There's been a kid missing. It's been over a week. He is 17. He's from Concord. He doesn't live in Concord, but he was in Cabarrus County DSS's custody. Deuces, HBR. You guys for tuning in and listening. I'm probably going to keep this going for another couple of minutes, see if FTP wants to jump in and we can get the discussion going. But the phone number to where he would be at, or where he should be at, is 704-920-1400. And the phone number to the sheriff's department, if anybody wants to file any complaints about the fact of they didn't report him missing for over a week, the phone number to the sheriff's office is 704-920. I don't know if y'all can still hear me or not, but yeah. I just don't get how this happens. Harry, anytime, you and Mama Gnome are always welcome. But I think I'm gonna shut this down and I'm gonna call and ask some questions. I may or may not be able to play the phone calls for y'all when I get back done with all this. Thank you guys who supported me. Thank you guys who you're always here. I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys. It means a lot to me. And one day I'll be here and one day I won't be, and I just ask that y'all keep the fight going, whether I'm here or not. I can't guarantee how much more fight I've got left in me, but I can guarantee you this much: I'm not backing down. I won't do it. They're not going to silence me, and they're not going to get me to quit. I will not back down. And like I said, the kid's name, I'm not going to say the kid's name yet. I don't want to get it wrong. But I will be doing an update in a couple of hours. Probably around 2 o'clock. Mama Gnome, you're fine. I don't know why your phone won't let you, but if you want to get in touch with me on a private platform, I can try to talk you through it. It really all depends on your browser and stuff like that. A lot of times it has to do stuff with Signal. Like mine, I can be sitting here and it'll just drop, but a lot of times it has to do with Signal. But I'm gonna go make a couple of phone calls real quick. And I'll let y'all know if I find anything out. And if any of y'all make any phone calls and y'all hear anything, just please let me know. Like Nicole said, it's in her family. It's a little extended, but it's still in her family. And we're just hoping for the best right now. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll talk to you later.